Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. There's something different today. Uh, I didn't even know that they had this, honestly. I was looking around and I was like, what is this? I went inside a store. I think it was a Best Buy. That's where I went in. And I saw something inside the cage. They have all these cages where they keep all the equipment and products and whatnot. And I said, what is that? I said, Sega Genesis. Is this like the original console or is this like something new? The guy goes like, no, this is a revisioned flashback, already built in 85 games, all of their 85 favorite games. When the Sega Genesis was released, during that period of time that Sega Genesis was released, in course of the years, they put back all of these 85 favorite games throughout the years that Sega Genesis was very known for. After Sega Genesis, we all know, came Sega Saturn, which was also semi-successful, but Sega Genesis was one of their most successful ones next to Dreamcast. So this is what pretty much this is. It's a Sega Genesis Flashback console, mini console. It comes with two wireless controllers. Okay, it uses a Wi-Fi, it doesn't use the Bluetooth technology. And another cool thing about it is it has a built-in memory so you can save and resume. But it also has a cartridge slot. So does this mean I can use a cartridge on this console? See, I don't know if I can use the existing cartridges here. So I have to look into that. You see, it has 2.4G wireless controllers, which is pretty good. And this is another good thing right here I want to show you. It has a 720p HD output. So what's going to happen is the 720p, it's going to be upscaled to 4K. So that's going to look pretty cool. Meaning these old games are going to look really nice with that 720p being upscaled to 4K via HDMI output. So that's pretty cool. And these are some of the classic games that they have. Some of them I remember, some of them I don't. There's a Shinobi, Golden Axe, I remember that. Let's see what else we got. Let me go ahead, turn in the back. Let me show you the games that they are presenting. Alright, so these are the games that they're just showing you a little bit here. There's a total of 85 built-in games right here. And maybe, let me see, Alien Storm, I remember that. Altered Beast, I do remember that as well. That was one of my favorites. Let's see what else they got. E-SWAT, I remember E-SWAT. Fatal Labyrinth, oh yeah, Fatal Labyrinth. Golden Axe 3, nice. Golden Axe 2, they got all of them. Mortal Kombat 3. So they got, oh, Shink Force, nice, man. So they got pretty cool amount of games here. 3D Sonic Blast, Virtua Fighter 2. So they really included Kid Chameleon. Oh yeah, I remember that too. So they really included a bunch of favorites. These are all like their favorite games that made this console successful. So you know you're going to be getting a really good deal on this. But the great part about this console is I only paid $69. It's only $69 and you get 85 games, 2 wireless controllers, and a cartridge slot. I'm not sure if I can use that cartridge slot for my for the original existing Genesis games. I might have to look into that. And here it let you know what's included. You get a Genesis Flashback game console, 85 built-in games, 2.4 gigahertz wireless controllers, AC power adapter, HDMI cable, and instruction manual. So they do include HDMI cable, which is kind of cool. So what's so unique about this, you can take this with you. Okay, you don't need to be connected to the internet. You just need a TV or a monitor or whatever that you might have available. You take this with you, you plug it in, and you're good to go. And I think that's what's so unique about this is that you can take this with you. take it somewhere, plug it in, and play it. It's a very small factory device. So let's unbox this, shall we? Today I can't even talk. I'm getting some kind of a flu, guys. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's unbox this thing. Okay, so when you unbox this thing, this is what you're being treated with. It's actually packaged really nicely. There's an instruction manual right here. And it's a very nice packaging here. There's the adapter. There are the two controllers right here, which are wireless. Two wireless controllers. They're used at some kind of like a Wi-Fi 4.2 G gigahertz connection. I guess they're using a very high frequency, so I think this is even better than the Bluetooth. So with these two controllers wirelessly, you won't have any lag. And here, this instruction manual. You really don't need to read this, honestly. You should know how to connect this. You know, it shouldn't be a big deal. You plug it into the AC outlet. There's your adapter, and you press the power, connect your HDMI to your television, and you're good to go. So there's really no reason for you to read this. There's the Sega Genesis, and it seems as if that there is a it looks like there is a cartridge here. So it does have a cartridge. All right, so see, there's the cartridge right there. Let me zoom in a little better. So you see, there is a cartridge that you can put. So it does have a cartridge. Now I wonder if you can use this. Can you use the old ones? I might have to go to eBay and get some of these old Genesis games and plug them in to see if they're gonna work. You got your power switch right here, on, got off. Okay. It's pretty much identical to, honestly, it's almost identical to the original one. I honestly don't see that much of a difference between this and the other one. Now let's look at the controllers. Now the controllers are very light, and they're like they're very nice. They're like very similar to the original ones. They stuck exactly with the same formula, the same design, and I like that. I like that they're doing this. You know, I'm also looking forward to Commodore 64 Mini. They're going to be coming out with Commodore 64 Mini. That's cool. I would also like to see Sega Saturn be released. That'd be kind of cool. There's another controller right here. There it is. Maybe I can show a little bit more detail. Here, I'll put it like this so you guys can get a little bit better detail of the console. Here. There. Hopefully this is good. That angle, this angle. I don't know how many angles you guys want me to do it. Now let's take this thing out of the box. Let's put it and let's check it out. So this is pretty much everything that's included inside this bundle here, and you get everything you need. You get HDMI cable, you get instructions, you get two wireless controllers, you get a console, so you get everything out of the box good to go. So you don't have to worry about, you know, looking for an extra cable or something. So everything is here for you, good to go. And if you, I guess, if you have some of the old Genesis game cartridges, I guess they're gonna work here. I'll have to look into that. I don't know this for a fact. I might have to look into it, but I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work. But look, you get 85 games here. There's plenty of games for you to honestly to play around with. These are all classic favorite games. They're on Sega Genesis. So this is the package you get pretty much. You get everything here that you would need to get you started. Now I'm going to show you the back of the console a little bit so you can see it. Okay, so this is the back of the console. It's very simple. There's the gold-plated HDMI right here, which is pretty cool. Uh, I doubt it's HDCP 2.2. This is not HDCP 2.2 because this thing will not support HDR. However, it will upscale to 4K from 720p to 4K, which is kind of cool. You got your AC adapter that goes into it right here for your outlet. It's pretty basic, it's pretty much it. So that's the back of it right there. So what I'm going to do next, you guys seen the box, you've seen the unboxing, you've seen how this thing looks. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and connect it to my Sony X900E here. And then I'm going to go ahead and try it out, boot it out to see how it looks, okay? So let's go ahead, let's do it. As a matter of fact, I might do some live streams with this. Connected to my Elgato, we'll do some live streams and check it out. Oh, before we boot it up, I just want to say a couple of things that I forgot to mention. You do have the original cable connectors, meaning that you can use the original cables, controllers, port 1, port 2, so they are available. You can use them, and I did check. You can use the original 16-bit cartridges. So if you go to eBay, you can buy those old Sega Genesis games, and you can plug them in here. They will work. Same thing here. You got those ports, those old Sega Genesis controllers will work as well. So this is pretty cool. And the best part about it is it's only $69.99, $70, okay? These are very hard to find, guys. I was just lucky enough to get one because these are very rare. They're very hard to find. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to boot this up. I'm going to turn on my television and I'm going to check it out. All right, so when you boot up a console, what happened is this light lights up. This little red dot light that looks like a HAL 3000. It lights up, and then you know that, the console it's on. And this is pretty much how it looks when you turn it on. So I'm going to use one of the controllers right here, which are right over here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on this controller. I'm going to click start. Hopefully the batteries are there. So let me open it. All right, the one thing I have to mention here, and I think you guys should definitely know this, is that I don't like the fact that there's a screw. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a little screw here in order for you to open the battery case. To open the battery case, you're going to have to use a little tiny screwdriver in order to do so, which is kind of ridiculous. It's like, come on. All right, so to open this, you will need this screwdriver. All right, mini screwdriver right here to open it and put the batteries in. You're gonna need those batteries right here, which are the is it AAA? Let me see. Yeah, AAA batteries. Any of the AAA batteries here will do the job. Okay, and I'm not a really huge fan of this. It's kind of stupid. I mean, seriously, you're gonna make me use a screwdriver to open this? Come on, man. I think the batteries should be included. Should have been rechargeable batteries. They should have. I gladly would have paid 100 if they had the rechargeable batteries with a cable. So come on, Sega, give me a break. Okay, so I finally got the batteries. There it is, and it uses a Wi-Fi technology. When you move the controller, it lights up. Like you'll see it. Like here, it's lighting up, blue light. Here, let me focus a little bit better so you guys can see. See that light, the blue light? Like I said, my only complaint is this. Like you have to use a screwdriver to take the case out and put the batteries in. So you're always going to have a screwdriver handy with you, which is so ridiculous. But hey, this is Sega. What are you going to do? But the good news is this, all right? You don't have to use these controllers. You can use the original Sega Genesis controllers. They're going to work with the console. And you can also use the same original cartridges. They're going to work with this console as well. So that's the good news. This is just my own little tiny minor. Remember, guys, this is a small, tiny, microscopic, minor complaint. That's all. Not a big deal. All right, so I got 5 minutes left. Let's get into this. Let's go see what we got here. These are the Sega games. These are the ones that are available. Let's try Shadow Dancer. Let's click on Shadow Dancer. Let's go check it out. Hold on. Let's click back. Oh my God. How about the Altered Beast? Let's click on the Altered Beast. I'm trying to get used to this. Here we go. Altered Beast. Play the game. Let's play it. There you can see me right there. There I am. So what you're looking at here, it's a 720p upscaled to 4K, all right? Oh, that's cool. You can rewind, actually. I didn't know you could do this. That's cool. All right, let's, I need to figure out how this thing works. Okay, press start button. There's barely any input lag here. Let me show you. Let me adjust my controller here so you can see. Works fine. But I would prefer that you use the original controller. It's much better, the one with the Sega Genesis original. That way you don't have to use the batteries. You know, you can just have it directly connected to your console. All right, let's try some other games as well, because I don't only have a short period of time to do this. All right, we're gonna try Arrow Flash. Let's do this. And I have to say, it looks really nice on 4K, being upscaled to 4K. You lose that jagged edged lines, you know, they're much smoother now because you're upscaling something from 720p to a 4K, so it looks much better. You know, some of these games I barely remember because it's been such a long time. It's hard to remember. I kind of vaguely I remembered it, you know. All right, let's click the start. Let's start button right here. Okay, start. Okay, that's the cartridge, no, the saved game slot. So let's click start. Here we go. Oh, I remember this game, dude. This is, God, I was like, Jesus Christ, man. That was a long time ago. Oh, shit. But it's cool, man. All right, let's try some other games as well, because I only have like maybe 2 minutes left. All right, let's try the Assault City. Let's see this. Okay, and let's click play game. I mean, the games load pretty fast. You got 85 games on this thing, and it's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Yes, I'm ready. All right, guys, so I'm gonna end this video. This was just the unboxing and a quick setup. That's all it is. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. I'll go through all these games later on, and I'm also gonna do some live stream. Okay, but this was just the unboxing. Okay, hopefully you guys like this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care.